Hi, it's Dr. David Greene, founder and CEO of R3 Stem Cell, the global leader in regenerative therapies. I'm continuing today with the FAQ video series, and I'm up to number 28, which is what makes your stem cell clinics better than others. So we get asked this question every day, right? And it's a normal question to ask. What makes you better than the other guy? What's your value proposition? Well, when I started R3 Stem Cell over a dozen years ago, I didn't know that we were going to become the largest provider of regenerative therapies in the world. We have 70 centers in 7 countries. We've done over 26,000 stem cell procedures around the globe. And the mission has not changed in that time frame. My goal has always been to offer the highest quality regenerative therapies that have the highest quality control, safety standards, and the most affordability. I had an individual tell me last year, he said, you know, you've set up the working man's stem cell clinic, because we're not just catering to the 1% of people who have the highest levels of income that can afford to pay exorbitant prices for regenerative therapies. It doesn't have to be that way. We charge a very affordable amount for a very high quality and high numbers of stem cells. We know that for most patients, numbers matter. And if you weigh 50 kilograms, let's say, you may need 2 million stem cells per kilogram. The math is 100 million. Other centers, Colombia, Panama, China, places like that, they may charge you over $22,000 US dollars to get those treatments. And I don't like to use the word insane, but that's what that is. Especially if you need a treatment every year, and a lot of patients do. You know, if you have kidney failure, if you have multiple sclerosis, a spinal cord injury where you want to get additional improvements, stroke, these are things where repetitive treatments, autism spectrum disorder, the repetitive treatments can help you more and more and more. But if you're being asked to pay $25,000 US dollars a year, that's insane. So with us, we're less than half of that. In fact, we're oftentimes about a third of what the competitors charge. So that's just one with pricing, okay? But there's so many other value propositions that we offer. We offer free PRP, free multivitamins, and a lot of times free exosomes with the packages that, you know, you'll opt for. We also, for a lot of patients, include hotel room, ground transportation for all of our patients internationally. There's a lot of benefits where we try to make it as convenient as possible. The quality control safety standards that we have in place around the world exceed those of the United States FDA, which is the gold standard for regulatory agencies globally. One of the reasons that I have a price match guarantee globally is because I get very concerned when I hear about clinics in India or Mexico or you name it that are offering, say, 100 million stem cells for $2,000 or $3,000 US dollars. It is simply not possible to get the highest quality mesenchymal or hematopoietic stem cells with the highest safety standards so that you're going to receive an effective and safe treatment at those prices. It is not possible. I don't want anyone to go through with a treatment that A, might be very unsafe, or B, isn't going to be effective at all. What it means is that those clinics have either skipped some of the safety testing or possibly overexpanded, overcultured the stem cells so that they're very affordable, but they're not going to work. So these are the various value propositions that R3 Stem Cell offers. Very affordable with also a price match guarantee. Ground transportation, hotel, exosomes, free PRP, multivitamins, all of these things so that we're not nickel and diming like so many other clinics do. Quality control safety standards that are as good as any other clinic and abide by the US FDA. Outcomes over the last decade with an 85% patient satisfaction rate. Our providers use image guidance to make sure that if you're getting an injection, it's performed the most accurate way possible. A lot of clinics out there do their injections blind. Do you really want to spend your hard-earned money to get an injection that may or may not be placed where it was supposed to be? We have over 25 customized best practice protocols that are based on our experience as well as evidence-based medicine from peer-reviewed research studies around the world. So for all of these reasons and more, R3 Stem Cell is your best option to receive regenerative therapies for yourself and or your loved ones. Visit us online today at r3stemcell.com and call us to set up your free consultation at +1 844 GET STEM. Thank you.